how you become great at closing. I'm going to give you some very simple foundational ideas that you need to be aware of. I don't care what your product is. I don't care what industry you're in. These things will transcend each. It's a matter of if you accept it, you can grow, right? First thing is you need to, when you're thinking about your product, you need to be able to explain to me, and I mean like in 15 seconds, why I can't live without this product. Now, if you go, well, wait a minute, Sean, my product I'm selling, nobody really wants it. Well, there's light bulb number one. You should go sell something else. So part of sales and closing too is you do need to find something you're in love with. Now, you can find something that you like if you're just trying to get by, but if you're trying to make millions of dollars a year, you better find something you're in love with. I liked real estate. I liked waste management. I fell in love with selling life insurance. I liked working at UPS. I liked mowing lawns, but I loved being a social worker. I was better at that job. Find something you love, but you need to explain to me in 15 seconds why I can't live without this product. And if you can't do that, that's going to be a grind, right? Number two is why I buy from you. Why you? Why should I buy from you? Hey, Tom, you filled this lead out. You obviously know you need life insurance. Let me ask something. Do you have any? You tell me you have a little bit. Cool. Let me explain something to you, Tom. Every life is a death sentence. Everybody's going to die. You need the life insurance. It's not a matter of when you'll die. It's not a matter of if you'll die, rather. It's when you'll die. So, Tom, let's take care of this today. Why I can't live without life insurance? Pretty easy. You know, you're looking at a house. You already sold it. Maybe you're in a place that's too small. Whatever you know about the person. Again, if you can't do that, maybe you're selling the wrong product. If you're in pest control, that seems pretty easy. You don't like the mother freaking rats in your house? You ain't got a choice. You need, like, this isn't complicated, but why I can't live without it? Fear of loss, right? Why should I buy it from you? Let me explain something to you, Tom. Let me explain why you want to work with me. Number one, I'm going to be the hardest working person you meet, which, by the way, is true about me. You got to figure out for you. I suggest you start working really hard. Tom, I get back to everybody within 24 hours, which is true for me. I suggest you start doing that. Number three, Tom, is I'm always going to advocate for you and your family. I'm not afraid of anybody. That is me. Hopefully that's you. If not, you need to start to embrace it. And the last thing, Tom, is I'm going to always be 100%, no matter what happens, direct with you. I ain't afraid to tell you anything, good, bad, or indifferent. Those are the reasons you want to work with me. Why today? Because at the end of the day, you can explain the product. You can get them to like you. Why do I need to buy it today? Why today? You need to understand what your pitch is. For me, it was simple. No matter what I was doing. Real estate, I don't know what's going to happen with the market. True. I don't know what's going to happen with your credit. True. I don't know what's going to happen with the potential offers outside of this. True. When I sat down with a couple, I'm like, so you're telling me y'all love this house? Yes. It's like my dream house. Okay, so hey, let me ask you something, Mark. How are you not going to buy this today? It's her dream house. It's your dream house. You're now sitting, perseverating about $8,000 one way, this one. I need y'all to hear me. The reason we have to do it today. Now, this is you. The reason that but it's you making the purchase, have to do it today is because this is your dream house, or you need your life insurance policy. You don't know if you're going to die tomorrow. You don't know if that house will be there tomorrow. If I'm in pest control, you don't know if a rat gets in your house and snaps at your baby's ankle. I don't know what rats do, but it's why you got to buy it today. What allows people to move with a sense of urgency? Your urgency. Your control of the conversation. Your communicative ability to push, poke, and pull. You playing chess, not checkers. There's no cute salesman techniques. There's no bullshit to say to people. People want you 100% to just be telling the truth. And you, in today's world, unfortunately, this has become an anomaly. The number one fear of clients and customers is not paying too much, is not getting the wrong product. The number one concern for clients and customers, unequivocally in every study, is they don't want to be lied to. They don't want you to lie to them. So I can alleviate their number one concern. I say it in here, why me? I get to why today. And I get to, let me explain some things to you. Now, how do people know you're telling the truth? See, this is what's crazy. People avoid telling, like if you're sitting down with me and your credit is awful, I mean bad, and your interest rate is high, and the payment is $2,900 a month when you thought it was going to be 18. When I tell you it's $2,900 a month in our first meeting, you think I'm lying? Somebody said to me one day, how do you know I'm telling you, how will I know you're telling me the truth? I said, you're going to hate my answers. Dude, why would you avoid the truth, number one, in any capacity? It makes no sense. In your closing, when all you're doing is setting yourself to fail. Life insurance, I'm like, that one's going to be $741 a month. That's it. $741. You had a heart attack, cancer, diabetes, you're 200 pounds overweight. I'm not being rude, Mark, but I'm just telling you, bud, that's that product. We can look at something else, but I'm never going to lie to you. I'm going to be honest with you. This is the number one thing they're looking for. And the number one failure for people when they're trying to close is they're not really lying. They just don't want to get to the price yet or the bet. Why? Dude, here's where I'm at. Here's what this thing costs. Why is my credit so high? You don't pay your bills. You go to an ATM machine and somebody's like, man, I keep putting the card in, ain't nothing coming out. They're like, must be something wrong with the machine. No, you ain't got no money. Dude, when I put my card in, they didn't give me no money. It's because I didn't have any money. I didn't look around and go like, dumb ATM machine. I was like, well, I guess I'm broker than I thought I was. Got my card out. Be honest. Be direct with people. They will be drawn to you. And then the last thing that people have to understand from you, why the product, why buy it from you, why buy it today, what you do to show them how truthful you are in every capacity to alleviate their by far number one concern. Then you explain the structure of what your service will look like. So here's the way it's going to work, guys. After we make the offer today, I'm going to make the offer. I'm going to get back to you and see if there's a counter offer. I'm going to work real hard to get the price here. I'm going to advocate for y'all. The minute they make a counter offer, I'm going to call you right back. We're going to get on the phone, all three of us, and talk about what we do. I am not afraid to advocate for you. I'm not afraid of an offer, but I'm not going to make an offer that's unequivocally going to be said. They're going to I want you in the game if you want to buy the house. I'm not afraid to make an offer. I can make an offer $100,000 if it's for $900,000, but I'm wasting your freaking time and pissing people off. But I will advocate for you. I will talk about these four things over here that I think we need to have some appreciation on price for. I will talk about the fact that the neighbor's house has this going on, and that I'm here for you. And then as soon as we have that, they'll come back again. If we get a signed offer, I will immediately get the home inspection lined up. I will immediately make sure the lender gets the appraisal done. I will immediately go to the town and check on this. You give them your structure, and then guess what you do? You actually do what you say. You do it. You actually do what you say. Why the product? Why me? Because, hey, they might love the product. I have plenty of people who go out and I'm like, why did they? No, they want the life insurance. They want to buy the house. They want to rent the apartment. Well, what happened, bro? Oh, you never did this step. You never talked about why you. Or you did why you, not why not today. No sense of urgency. Oh, you didn't prove to them. Guess what else you do with truth? You tell them some things about you that people don't know. Some self-deprecating things. Things you're not liking to love and brag about, but you're being honest and being direct. You didn't provide them structure. Hey, time to make this life insurance application. It looks like you're approved. You're going to get something emailed to you in the mail. Here's the way it works. My phone, I always return all phone calls. I return 100% of phone calls within 24 hours. If all of you started saying that, you'd become better at closing, even if you didn't get really better. Even if you sucked at all these things, just this. Short-term goals and structure give people a sense of urgency, and then they buy. If you can learn why, spit that out relatively quickly for your product, definitely under 20 seconds. Why I buy from you, why today, demonstrate the truth because they're terrified of being lied to, give me structure in your service, and then do what the hell you say you're going to do and explain to them why they should be in business with you and continue to show them structure and short-term goals. You'll get their sense of urgency. This is a very simple structural blueprint on how you can get better at closing. Ain't nobody been better at closing all the industries I've been in. Put me in your industry, I'll be better at closing at that. I understand the psychology of why people buy, but this is the foundation. Without this, you got nothing. Start here. Keep watching the content. Close and Conquer is all over our content. Like, subscribe, share if you like this video. We'll give you a link to a few others that are going to help you become a better closer so you can make more money for your family, feel better about your success rate, and then depending on your business, maybe teach other people to do the exact same thing. So appreciate you tuning in. It means a lot to me.